Physical education. Health optimizing physical education. Second semester, module 1, individual, dual, and team sports. Lesson number 1, categories of sports and their nature. What's new? Changes in daily events are beyond any person's capacity. Many of the physical symptoms of stress can be managed through physical activity like sports. What is a sport? Sport, an activity that requires physical actions and skills where individual or teams compete under a set of rules or set rules. What are the types of sports? Number 1, individual sport. Number 2, dual sports. Lastly, team sport. There are some individual and dual sports that can be played in teams depending on the tournament and sponsoring sports organizations. In whichever sports, the benefits of participating in a physical activity is the most significant.
Individual sports athletes are completely responsible for every play and cannot rely on the help of other teammates. This builds coping skills and resilience while developing self-esteem and confidence.
So, what is dual sports? Dual sports are played by two people opposing each other, whereas team sports involve organized groups of people competing against each other.
The dynamic of team sports is even more different than individual or dual sports because of the cooperation and specialization of roles on team. Camaraderie, the character building, and of course the teamwork are just some of the positives to be being a part of team. In team sports, team must work together to win the game.
So, how will you manage stress through sports? And what is stress? Stress is a biological and psychological response experienced in encountering a threat which we feel we do not have the resources to cope with. While a stressor is a stimulus that causes stress, for example, exam, death of a loved one, defeats, losses, and etc. How can sports help you manage your stress? Well, stress can be managed in a lot of ways by having a positive outlook in life and by seeking the help of people around you. Overcoming the stress be a little bit easier for you. Engaging into sports can be also a good way to overcome stress. Here is how.
Number 1, sports can improve your mood. Getting involved in a physical activity, whether playing sports, working out at a gym, or taking a brisk walk, physical activity triggers brain chemicals that make you feel happier and more relaxed. Number 2, sports can improve your concentration. This includes critical thinking, learning, and using a good judgment. Participating in this kind of activity 3 to 5 times a week for at least 30 minutes can provide these mental health benefits.
Number 3, sport can reduce stress and depression. When you are physically active, your mind is distracted from daily stressor. Exercise reduces the level of stress hormones in your body, At the same time, it stimulates production of endorphins.
Number 4. Sports can improve your sleep habit. Sports and other forms of physical activity improve the quality of sleep. They do this by helping you fall asleep faster, deepening your sleep. Sleeping better can improve your mental outlook the next day, as well as improve your mood.
Physical education. Thanks for listening and watching. We hope you gain learnings from Group 1.